And we are live. Are we? And are live. Yes, we are. The volume sounds better too. So, hello everyone, and welcome to this Darkest Dungeon live stream. Episode 2. So I basically decided to split these into hour-long episodes rather than doing Let's Plays, because that doesn't seem to be all that worthwhile in a myriad manner of ways. But without further ado, let's just get into this. We're back at our lovely little change estate, and we have a few things to settle before we can go. But first, let's check what is next for our dear heroes. Unfortunately, no level 3 just yet. We only have 2 level 3s after all, so that cannot happen. So we have some medium run right here. Have some short runs in the Warrens. This one's pretty good for the leper. Buying the trinkets right here. This is something for the modded classes that I'm using. Medium one in the ruins. We'll also do our first cove run. That is actually not a terrible idea. Let's in fact do just that. We can bring our grave robber for this, since she'll get a decent level 1 trinket from that. Put her in row 3. And perhaps even bring the antiquarian for a decent treasure run. Although the risk with bringing the antiquarian is always she's not exactly a great fighter. Do we have a healer? We do, but he's a bit messed up. He could do something like this. He could still be all the way back here. Provide heals, debuffs and such. And we could have Satyr right here and a Flagellant in the front. So what I'm gonna do with these two, they are basically going to stress heal the living shit out of this guy right here. Or otherwise, I think he'll have a little bit of a situation. Let us grab some fitting trinkets. Bleed resist, that's pretty good. Dodge of HP above. Minus dodge of HP below. It is good. But I'd rather be safe than sorry and do something like that. Simple extra speed buff for our grave robber, and perhaps extra scouting chance and trap disarm. She should be the best one at disarming those. And perhaps something like this. Debuff resist and protection for you. Don't really need it though. I'd rather keep that speed, I think. Well, that seems decent, but before we do that, we should, like I mentioned, fix these people. +3 speed for that disease is pretty... it's actually pretty good, but minus accuracy and crit. Also have to be careful what I spend money on. Bleed, resist, move, resist. That is a bit annoying, so perhaps I'll just get rid of that one. guess I don't have to spend money on that just yet. No jesters, unfortunately. Upgrade this, but I'm not gonna worry about that just right now. +3 speed is nice. I'm actually tempted to to keep this. Also minus crit. That is not so good. So never mind what I just said. I'll actually just go ahead and get rid of that, just like that. 47 stress, and yeah, they'll just have to deal, methinks. Alright, off to the cove we go. Bring some extra food for potential healing, and that reminds me, I should also probably buy the proper skills. I almost made that mistake. Oh boy. Let's see, does he even have... That one is pretty good. So he has what he needs. Our grave robber is fine. And our cultist will do okay. So long as we keep him stress healed. Have a couple of bandages and herbs. Some keys too, could be nice actually. Let's grab 4 of those. And not that many. Don't really need anti-venom in here. Actually don't recall, could be useful for a little bit of a experiment, and grab a stack of torches as well. Don't think I have forgotten anything now, so without further ado, let us do this. But instead of lunge, I shall take poison darts. Alright, off we go.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
And apparently I've got 3 people watching. And for me, that's actually a new record, so welcome. Hope you'll have somewhat fun at least. Let's not walk straight into that trap after I try to be so polite and whatnot. Just get rid of that. Yeah, that could have been worse, I guess. Luckily, no one has kleptomaniac, so no stealing. And the way things seem to work with the first time ever visits to a dungeon is that you have a rather easy going with a yeah, the first short one. That seems to be the pattern at least. So this stuff right here, you can remove a negative quirk if you use these herbs right here. So I'm trying to determine what could be best to get rid of. I mean, she is level 1 and so is he. Meaning we've, you know, invested more time in them, so it will make more sense, I feel, to perhaps give this to him. Do like my grave robbers though. But I think he shall have this. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. And in we go to our first and perhaps only fight. Depends on how things are gonna go. And a surprise too. Sucks to be them. So that's why I picked this skill, because they're pretty easy to blight. Question is, do we try to mitigate stress damage or actual straight up damage? Because these two right here are fairly nasty. Might not think it looking at them, but well, they can be pretty nasty. So I suppose we'll just start with this one. Oh, that's right, he can't use the stab from here. I need to change to artillery, I think. Just do something like this. Less damage for him. And before we start stress healing, we shall at least get rid of one of them, I think. I do have some bleed resist, so that did not land. And he does not have stunning blow. No, that is correct.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And just like that, that was nothing. But now he's guarding him, so no taking him out. Nicely dodged. Nicely dodged. Alright, let's now start getting rid of this. Actually, the flagellant rather takes on his stress, rather than just removing it straight up. But it is still pretty damn good. So we have to go through him to get to him. And he has a lot of protection, so we'll probably do this actually.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Just a moment. Do let me know if the volume is too loud or too, well, not loud. And just straight up hit him for a grand total of 4 damage. Can do this actually for some armor piercing. Yeah, that's probably just what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, I've forgotten to select the select the proper skill. It's the first dungeon. Expect this to happen. It pretty much always happens for some weird reason, even though I've played this for quite some time now. Well, it's already looking much better, stress-wise. And of course this is, after all, just a level 1 dungeon, so not that much to worry about, I suppose. And you are gone.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
That is an amazing heal for when we do not need it. That is usually how the occultist rolls. More stress removal. Thank you. Have to get rid of one of these corpses. What does that do? Just a bit of damage, alright. Nothing to worry about. that's the occult seal I'm talking about.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Down he goes, and some blood will be useful later on, most certainly. Since we are going to tackle the Crimson Court as well. So, let me just select the proper skills. Just like that. And we are doing room battles, by the way. Yes, and that was not the only one. So, this right here. A pool of water cupped in smooth stone. Its color looks slightly off. I think that's either holy water or anti-venom. And if memory serves, it heals. Or not. Alright, anti-venom. Yes. 5 health. Well. Oh shit.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Yeah, those traps are pretty nasty. Minus 20 dodge and minus 5 speed. So dodge for him, not really a problem. Doesn't really have any dodge to begin with, but speed-wise that's pretty bad, so we'll just get rid of that. That's also what you use the herbs for, removing debuffs and other nastiness. No one in here.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Hello. Hunger check. And some loot. Not a whole lot going on just now. Here we go. And hey, it's a bloated corpse from the Vampire Coast. Let us indeed make sure that that thing does not get a chance to attack us. So yeah, that's 100 for him.
The human mind, fragile, like a robin's egg.
The flagellant, in case you're not aware, always gets rapturous, which is, well, yeah, it's his thing basically. So that does give some extra damage, but of course it also causes him to stress everyone out, and you know, the usual shenanigans. You want to get rid of this guy as quickly as possible. Now, what worries me is that this guy can guard him, and if that happens, well, that is not going to be good. So I think we'll try to just hit him as much as possible. Although now that I think, he won't use his, well, the bad skill, basically, on the first turn, so 4 damage. What I'm thinking is, of course, he'll take 4 now, and then another 4, and then he is gone. So maybe we'll just do that. Instead, work on this fool right here. Could have been worse. Tempted to do some stress healing, but would rather get rid of them first. So if this hits, he is actually dead this round. Yeah, he's gone. Just like that. Yeah, that could be a nuisance. Alright, so he's getting healed as well. He he just acted out on his own. That was not me. But that was okay. Decent bleed damage. I think we'll just get rid of the shaman now.
A decisive pummeling.
So long as that hits, I think. Yes, that should do it. Yeah, 9 damage from this little shit. That's exactly why I don't like him. And that was not even a crit. Pretty nasty. Imagine now when there's 4 of those. It's not a fun time. You can hit them both with this. Because this hits 2 in the front. Unless he dodges, of course. So that was not amazing. And I want to use his Exsanguinate skill. Or perhaps Redeem, actually, could also work. Just in case he feels like missing, you know. Nice. That's what we like to see. Yeah, and he's gonna share the wealth, I guess. Yeah, no, Redeem will make more sense here, I think.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
But of course, now he is also debuffed a bit. As long as we finish this quickly. Could still try to heal him though. Never know with the occultist. That's going to kill him, so I think we'll just do that. Yep, that's good. Better just wait for him to die, so some stress healing while we do. Start with the occultist, I guess.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yeah, you'll get one more. Which means we will also get some more healing, or yes, we will get a little bit more healing, it would seem. As long as he doesn't hit 200. It's only a short dungeon, so that shouldn't be... Oh yeah, the wonderful 2, and the bleed 2. We'll just let him die on his own. 45, it's looking a lot better.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And there you go, that was it. Pretty easy. Although, what's this? Ship's figurehead. The figurehead emits a marvelous aura. I think that one's... I think it's straight up positive? I don't remember this doing anything bad, actually. Or something like this. That didn't do anything. Well, in that case, we'll just use it. Oh. That's good and everything. I mean, would have been better for these two. Why am I even bothering with this? Because I am considering carrying on for a little bit for loot. Sometimes you can do that. And sometimes that is more profitable than otherwise, but this time, considering it's just 2 rooms, let's just get back.
The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
Get that satchel, pretty good early game trinket. No negatives either, so will come in handy. That quirk is pretty nice. So long as you obviously don't use any trinkets.
I see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by.
That's good.
A glimmer of hope.
So, in case you don't know, that is a blueprint that we just got, and with that we can build, well, something in the district area right here, once we have sufficient resources. And now in my Stygian playthrough that I actually have going on, I went for the bank as early as possible to try and save up on that cash. Don't really know what I'll go for here. This is not Stygian though, because I don't think I could handle that and do even a half-decent commentary at the same time. Probably not. Let us check Stagecoach real quick. Do we have a Houndmaster? We do. And this is a Thrall, part of the Marvin Seo's class mods. Don't really have the space for him though. Unless of course I upgrade the roster, which I could do. But I would really like to have a Jester. That would be preferable. Arbalist, yeah, that's good. Or Musketeer, same thing, as far as I understand it, so... We don't... Thing is, you need deeds for both Blacksmith and Stagecoach. So I could upgrade this and get better weapons or armor. Which I don't think we need at the moment, since it's still fairly early game, so... We shall do this instead. 21 heroes.
Even here, in the mud and rain.
That is an improvement, obviously. So we'll grab the Arbalest.
Shoot, bandage, and pillage. The dancing steps of war.
Another Plague Doctor, yeah, sure.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Just in case something happens to our other one. Volume is good? Alright. Thank you, and hello, Cryotier. Yeah, I turned the volume to max, and it seems to have helped a little bit, finally. It's a little bit muddy, or whatever you say, before that. So that's the cove, the first cove level dealt with. So what do we do now? Of course, the problem with having extra classes is you may not use all of them, so you'll get a lot of trinkets that you also will not end up using. Like this one, for instance, don't even have a sisters class just yet. And she is pretty... Well, she's advanced, I'll just say it that way. She's pretty complicated. Interesting, but complicated. Also, I'm trying to go for trinkets here, so bear with me. This is pretty good, obviously, because extra dodge minus stun resist. Perhaps this is a good one right now. A treasure run is also warranted pretty soon. So we'll have to come up with a good group for that. Still level 3s, obviously. But I feel like this is the one that we should do. No Jester yet though, unfortunately. Part of me is tempted to bring the Flatulent again, because he is pretty damn good. But 100 stress, you know. Cryoteer is ready to go. That will also make him hit level 3, if he survives, that is. But he should be fine. It's just level 1 after all. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Perhaps it's time to do this.
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
Treatment cost, yeah, that's nice, but I don't think I'll go for that right now. Because he clearly needs that. Everyone else, they're sort of fine. He's actually better off than he was. Well, 7 stress less, something like that. And of course we're in a situation where our only Vestal is level 3. So actually we'll have to bring him again. Which should be alright, as long as we do something like this. Perhaps he should be in slot 3 this time. And we'll have Cryoteer over here. And we'll grab our... either our Hellion, will be a pretty decent choice. But I'm thinking Crusader because of stress healing. Could also bring the Lamia. And she's also part of Marvin Seo's mods, class mods. Now the thing is that I'm not exactly that good with her either. She's also pretty advanced. She's kind of like the Abomination class right here. Transforms and stuff like that. Of course, the problem with medium is we also need appropriate camping skills, so something that prevents nighttime ambushes would be pretty nice. And of course, this guy doesn't have that, so that means more money if you want to bring him to buy the skill, I mean. So I'd rather have some tanky dudes up front, if at all possible. And who better than the Crusader? Well, the Leopard would also do, but... He's also a natural. Too bad he doesn't get accuracy bonus, that would be pretty nice. Yeah, this is also this game in a nutshell, just, where should I go? Where should I not go? So, bear with me, and we'll get going soon. Perhaps just get the trinkets out of the way. Could do something like this. Grab Sacrificial Stab, because some enemies in there are Eldritch, so that will come in handy. At least a little bit. Now I did say treasure run, so that also means antiquarian. Just realized that. Limitations, limitations. God damn it. I mean, this is an okay group, but again, stress. So I think we would have to bring our Crusader, and we'll just have to buy everything that we need. So I do like Stunning Blow, so I'll have to get that. Could get this, but it doesn't really increase the stress heal, so I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. I have to be careful with what I spend on here, because we do not have much money, as you can see. Now, Cryoteer is good. Yes, he is very good. In fact, he's got everything he needs. Perhaps grab that little extra bonus right there. Accuracy and all that. And nothing to do in here, that's right. What skills does she have? The ones I care about, basically. This one's good, provides dodge and protection, while enemies cannot target her. Instead, obviously targeting our other guys. She does not deal damage. That's not. Well, she can, but it's not what she's there for. That's what I'm saying. So maybe it's not so bad after all. We just need. Well, we need one of these. Anti-nighttime ambush skills. So I think I'll grab this one actually. I do prefer that one over this one, because this does provide extra stress for everyone. Which in this case, I'd rather just straight up avoid. So it's room battles again. We might have to sell something. I'm not sure. Let's find out. 2 stacks of food. That is going to be essential, I think. Could only go for 8 torches since we have this right here and this. Gonna be doing a lot of this. Well, as much as we can, anyways. And of course, grab Stunning Blow. Let's see, do we have enough money for this run? We kind of seem to do. Yes, well, how nice, but we're broke after this, but that's just how it goes, that's why she's here. Earn us more money. And you'll see how that works just in a bit. Now, just one last check. Of course, shovels, we definitely need shovels in here, that's for sure. Now we do not need 2 of these, so we'll sell one of them, just like that. Full stack of shovels, there we go, that looks much better. And, of course, grab some trinkets before we go, almost forgot to do that. Thinking about this one, it's not actually that bad as long as you stay above 75% HP. We'll try to be very protective of our antiquarian, obviously, so we'll... Went down. Yeah, whatever, I don't think that means anything. Perhaps mitigate... no, I want you to have high speed so that you can... We'll pretty much always go first in case we need healing really, really fast. Protection and speed, that one's okay, I guess. She could have that. And of course also a straight up bleed resist. I don't think I'll bother with that one though. So without further ado, let us do this.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Let us indeed burn out this heresy. So it's room battles, so we do not have to go up here. But it is a medium run, so we'll have to make sure there's nothing over here. And of course, do not walk straight into that. Some mummified remains. You can use that for... Almost forgot to use the Antiquarian. And so that's the thing with the Antiquarian, you have to actually interact with everything. Well, all the valuables basically with her. Two little stress thoughts. Now this would be a... Oh yeah, no, that's right, he can only hit the ones in the front. That cannot happen just yet, unfortunately. We'll have to cut through these first, it would seem. Or not. That could be a lot of stress. So, the more of them that we stun, the better. And she's in the front now. Very good. Let's see if we can... Nope, nothing doing. God damn it. Now here's of course the problem with the Antiquarian. As mentioned, she doesn't actually do much damage at all. It's not her... Well, it's not her forte, shall we just say. Something like that. So those two were pretty much dealt with. Yeah, that one landed though. 50 stress already. Resisted, good. So I can't just keep stunning, obviously. We'll have to try and simply kill them outright. Just checking if he has anything particularly useful. As he's a bounty hunter, he will do extra damage against human targets, so... Or he'll just do 6 damage, that also works, I guess. Have to do a little better than that, I'm afraid. But buff everyone's dodge. I guess that's worth trying. There we go. So that is much better. Ah, he's got 5 speed. What I'm thinking of doing is trying to stun this guy and then he'll use finish him. But it's quite likely he'll get to go before him. Perhaps it's better to... Oh, man. I think in this scenario we just have to kill them quickly. Our accuracy is not that good. It's actually kind of problematic. Yeah, he got to go before. So that would not have worked. Probably not. Haven't taken that much damage just yet. See if we can just kill this guy.
Press this advantage.
Just like that.
Give them no quarter.
Still thinking of trying to stop her from stressing us out. And here we go once again. Come on now, please don't miss. Oh, you son of a... Well, at least they're missing 2. Occasionally. It is 5 damage, but it's, well, again, not her forte. Another 5. All you need to do is hit, just like that. Nice. Very, very good. For dodge, for everyone. Oh, he doesn't care. Ah. Now this does heal, but that's not really what I should go for. Stress healing first. I mean, it's more important, that is, for that skill. Might wanna stop that bleeding though. Well, maybe not, it's 1 now. Just start working on him. Owie. Don't you kill my cryotear, you little piece of shit. He's fine. He is just fine. Nothing to worry about. He doesn't like you, man. I'm tempted to do 1 last heal. In fact, I think I'll try to cheese it just like that. Can't stun him? No, cannot stun him. That's good. That's much better. Except for the bleed, that is, but let's just get moving.
Maintain the offensive.
That we want to bandage though. And as you advised earlier, cryotear, get rid of the torch.
Much worse than mere trickery.
And of course, use our antiquarian and open this.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
I'm not sure that works. That it works that way though, but maybe it does. I don't know, actually. Also, of course, you'll have to use torches after that, so kinda want to be a little bit careful with that. We do get 100 from camping, so I suppose it's not that bad.
Nature herself.
Oh, I see you.
Spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
No, I don't think so. Not with this group. Not with an antiquarian. That is just a recipe for disaster. Might want to camp soon, actually. Light level is dropping a bit here. Oh shit.
Watch your step.
By the way, do you happen to know cryotear can traps crit? Just a thought I had. So that'd be pretty nasty if they could do that. I'm just thinking about skills. Just in case we get surprised, I'm thinking about using this. That way we can jump up, jump forward one slot, I mean. But of course I want this for extra torch. And no, I think we'll just have to keep this high. Grave digging does pay off sometimes, does it not? Guess we'll just get rid of the holy water and onwards. And that is actually a thing about the wield. Oh, we have a fight. But anyways, as I was saying about the wield, the corridors are now pretty lengthy, so that will consume torchlight quite rapidly. But yeah, spoilers again. And as mentioned earlier, this will either go super smooth or it can go really horribly bad. So let's hope for the former and not the latter. That decreases their dodge if it hits. But we'll just go for this. If she misses that though, I think we'll have to do something like this. Because if they start working on her, she could die easily. I'd rather not have that happen.
Another one falls.
That would be embarrassing this early on. Well, there you go. Dodged. And I also just realized that we got really lucky there. So what they do is they mark and then they, well, go to town on you, so I kind of made their life easier there, but luckily they had no such luck. Now the really dangerous skill once you're marked is Spit, I think. Luckily they're not using that just yet. There you go.
Abomination cleansed from our lands.
At least we have anti-venom. Still want to stress heal, but I'd rather not prolong this.
Executed with impunity.
Well, that works. Well, she won't kill it. No, she probably will not. That's a good heal right there. Not. Yeah, once again, she will... No, but almost.
Back to the...
Well, there we go.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
You could camp really early. Unfortunately, still no scouting, so I don't know what's in here. We'll kind of have to go there. Another reason for camping is inventory space, and I think we'll do that actually. We'll just camp right here.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Do a nice feast here. That will also stress heal a bit. And then we'll do this one. Grant us strength, Sigmar. Yes, indeed. No size 2 enemies in level 1 dungeons. Not really. Other than bosses, of course. But we could perhaps use this. Yes, I think we will. That is good. Accuracy for him, very good. Not much point using anything from the cultist. Could produce a random trinket. Could be good. Could also be crap. Let's find out. No, that is actually kind of nice. If nothing else, it's money. Ah, they thought about that, so I can't select a hero who's got an empty trinket slot and just insert that. So no, we'll have to actually swap something now. Damn it. No, I cannot do that. Well, I suppose we'll do something like that. She does have a blight skill, but it's not unlocked for her yet. We'll have to toss that out then. Minus 50% stress for her, that's actually quite nice. Cannot do the speech, unfortunately. I think I'll just do that one. Another tactic is, of course, to use this one, and then we guard her with him. So when they try to stress him or her out, for that matter, that should help quite a bit. Although I just used that skill. I'm tired, give me a break. I feel encouraged, perhaps. No, we'll use this one, actually. Do not despair. No, do not despair. Not abandon hope.
The light, the promise of safety.
It's a nice banter around the campfire there. And of course, open with the Antiquarian. 6 deeds, I certainly want those for town upgrades. Let's take that damage, I suppose. Do something like that. Now we have to go in here because we don't know whether there's a fight or not. No loot, unfortunately. Oh, ew. Rabid doggos. Ow.
Clarified in a single strike.
They're kinda like the spiders, really. High dodge, but very little health. But personally, I do find the spiders worse. Don't really need to heal just yet. Yeah, there you go. They also do that. Ew. Could do something like this. Give him increased protection. Nice crit, bro. Now, don't get me wrong, that's good, because stress healing, but sometimes they have a tendency of critting things that don't need critting, shall we just say. They're not exactly that hard to deal with, so I believe this is a good opportunity to stress heal just a little bit. Some healing will definitely be good. No rabies. No more rabies, please. Ah, 2 damage short. Nicely dodged. Very good.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
We'll do one more little stress heal, just to try and stay as healthy as possible. No rabies. That could do 5 damage. Nope, we'll do 4. We'll do a bit of a gamble. And hopefully, out here, we'll hit this one. Yes, very good.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Now, I certainly wouldn't mind starting another gold stack. That's also the benefit of having her with us. The gold now stacks to 2,500 instead of 1,750, I think. But, of course, we'll have to get rid of something. Could toss out the portrait. But, same story, need them for... well, for things. back home, but we'll do something like that. And this uses anti-venom.
Finding the stuff is
Oh
only
boy,
the first test.
so much good stuff.
Now it must be carried home.
Part of me wants to throw out the torches and do this right here instead, but not so sure that's such a great idea. Things don't always go your way in this game, so I think I'll play it just a little bit safe. Also, I get the feeling you don't want to watch me play inventory management, so I feel we'll have to do a trade like that. We do need more deeds. That is also true. So, anyone home? Yes. And it's a frickin' madman. Some mental assaults right from the get-go. I suppose this skill is not as useful with this group, since we don't have anyone who... Well, no, that's not true. I mean, Cryotear can, but not on the ones I want to. Always something in the way. Now, we want to be careful with this skill, because these two benefit from marked targets, so we'll have to be mindful of that. I think we'll actually try to do something like this. Try to get rid of them first. Like this. Like that. Very nice. Now we can use that on her. So yeah, don't use this, but we'll try for some more dodge.
The blood quickens.
Yeah, that happened.
Festering fear
Consumes the mind. Although that is not a huge problem. Cryotear can still do all of his shenanigans from row 3. More dodge. That's... No, that's fine. That's actually good. Yeah, that's right. Get down. That is pretty good. We'll try this now. Come on, buddy. Yes! Very nice. Very nice when things go your way. Yeah, don't mark, because that one also marks you. Good dodge. Ah, bloody son of a... It's hard to dodge those. Apparently.
Birthplace of dread.
That corpse is a problem. And he is hard to hit. Doesn't have that much health though. Yeah, that's good. Less dodge. And now, quite frankly... Or not. Nope, that still didn't help. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. He's not really the problem here. He's just an annoyance. Might actually want to hit the corpse. Just for Cryotear to use like bounty. Yeah, I think we'll have to do that. Now, just as before, you just need to hit him. Yes. Like I said, he's more of a nuisance without that mark. Once you get marked, they get the random mark skill. Pretty much worse then. So we'll just get rid of him and move on. Although this will help get rid of some of that protection. Heal for 1, but no bleed. Alright, occultist, thanks. Thanks, buddy. 53 stress on cryo tier. Should try to stop that from rising. That is much better. It is over for us. Over. Run away. We'll do one more, and then we finish him. And one more heal, actually. And good. Oh, god damn it. No, of course not. Well. There we go, finally. Bloody hell. Oh.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Oh, that's a good one. Yes, that is quite nice, actually. Extra accuracy, I'll just give that to our Crusader. And we can use that. Not that we'll benefit from it, but hey, details. Until camp. No thank you. I'll get rid of that. And I suppose we'll have to get rid of the herbs now.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
And a little trap of Nurgle just spawned right here. But luckily I'm on point, so didn't miss that popping up. I will just have to backtrack all the way and deal with the rest of the room fights. Hold on, let me just check on performance. 3 viewers again. Once again, that's actually a record for me, so welcome. I would like to do this, but not with the Antiquarian. That is not going to go well. But we'll get more opportunities, I'm sure. Oh my, we're actually running out of food there. We have enough for one last food check. Another trap right there. It's very good when you can farm those for stress healing. Yeah. That's what I wanted the herbs for. If we had that, we could get lots of food. Now, however, it's a bit of a chancy thing to do, but let's do it anyways. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Rabies. Yep. Okay, so now he's slightly more dangerous because of these two. They will mark us. And her accuracy is now complete crap, even worse than it was before. So we'll try to not attack with her at all, actually. Rabies does give you more damage. Just resisted a disease there. Anyways, you get more damage with this, but less accuracy, so yeah. Same thing as before, I want to mark, but he can only hit the ones in the front. So perhaps what we do... Maybe we should just weaken this one. Or not. God damn it. Well, the doggo's gone. So now we can get to work on these two. But then he's gonna do that. You might argue that Escape Cloud is less of a problem. I don't necessarily agree because of the Blight. Basically what I'm talking about is when you move certain enemies around, they get different skills, just like you saw there with the Escape Cloud. But sometimes it actually seems like they're worse in a way. Because they can hit both and Blight, so I don't like that too much. Now, we will benefit from marking, because they do have protection. I think we'll do that actually. We'll just mark this one.
Inspiration and improvement.
And here comes the second one. Nicely dodged. Sometimes that goes your way. Now, of course, he's over there, little shit. We'll just do something like this then. Just hit him. Three to 5. Let's have a go at it. Nope, not happening. You have anti-venom, but that's not too bad. Their speed is pretty bad, so we could try... no, because he's already out of moves. Yeah, that's the thing. But a stun will still come in handy. No marks or blights for you. We'll do this though, since he is debuffed. And our occultist also has a damage bonus against Eldritch enemies, and these are, in fact, Eldritch enemies, human and Eldritch. So both Crowtier and our occultist will perform slightly better against them. So long as they hit, that is. There we go. Perhaps start healing. Oh, would be a good idea. Crit for 6! No bleed, so I'll take that. Oh, come on now. She is diminishing slowly but steadily. That's 17 health. I wonder if she has the least health of all heroes. That might actually be the case. Or perhaps it's the Jester even. Not quite sure. Let's try to dodge some more.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Yeah, very good. And how about we just finish him right now? Good job. How about a stress heal for her, and then 1 heal from the occultist, albeit with a bleed. Four and a bleed, 4 and a bleed. Keep off that protection. Come on, a good heal now. Well, that's better. That is better. Boom!
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Yeah, right, so she got Field Explorer from that. You can either get treasures, a positive or negative quirk from those. I'm pretty sure they don't actually use any tools or anything. Them coffins. How's the bleeding going? 1, that's fine, and 1, that's fine. Can't really eat the food. Leave that for the food check. Or we'll starve, and that will be nasty. Don't want that. As usual, I want everything, so I guess we'll do something like that. Careful with the life level. Some grubs, and a spider at the back. Well, let's try a stress heal. And hopefully we'll just kill them quickly now. Yep, very good. 75 chance, 4 to 6. We'll just kill that one. Some more healing. Could kill you right now, but I don't really want to. We'll go for one more stress heal. Hopefully that won't bite us in the ass. Do some damage. One last heal for Cryo Tier, just like that. Very nice. Very good. Not very good. There you are. Off you go. You little shit.
At least promises success.
I have not learned my lesson. Oh, nothing to offer. How selfish of you, Mother Nature. Nothing in here, so we're not done just yet. Probably one more. Uh-oh. What's happening?
Ambushed by foul invention.
At least he resisted that blight. Sack is empty. And the crate is also empty. How annoying. Oh, great. No, that is actually not so great. That's why it could be nice sometimes to have Holy Lance, or any skill for that matter, that helps you move around. Pardon me, I'm just checking performance. Doesn't seem to be a problem with this game at all, which is good. So yeah, we have that composition once again. Don't really care much for this bloke right here. I believe we'll just do something like this. We'll get rid of him quickly. Yes, we will. Nice. Oh, come on.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
Oh, really? Is that how it's gonna be? Not that those are big numbers or anything, 1 and 2, but when they crit, they also stress us out. That's mainly what I was bothered about there. Now he's marked, and he will take advantage out of that, unless I do this. Well, not that. Yeah, 7. So it's worse than before. And he can also crit quite easily when that mark is up. Since he's already marked, I'm considering doing this. That'll give him extra dodge and also protection. Yeah, let's go for that. And hopefully this heal will be a good one. Should not have said that. Oh my god. This is how it starts. 2 of us are marked, that gives him more options. Maybe that's a good thing. So, right, can we just stun you right now? Yes, I think so. Very good. None of that nonsense. Yeah, right, we don't have the herbs, so I can't remove that dodge debuff. Now he is stunned, of course, so we can use finish him. That should do well, or not. Haven't had much luck with that skill.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
We could keep stacking that protection. Both Cryoteer and our Crusader aren't pretty, well, they're not looking great, let's just put it that way. We will stack the protection, just in case he gets an attack off. Do we have anything that requires 75 light level? No, we do not. Just eyeing this right here. We might still need that torch, that's part of the problem. We'll try to just get rid of him as quickly as possible. But I do need heals though. He could actually go before us, that's what I'm a bit worried about. I hate you guys. I hate you guys. Yes, I do. And goodbye. There we are. But we still need healing. Better than that, I'm afraid. Preferably now we can just dodge. Some of these at least. Well, that's not gonna do much for them. 1 damage, 2 damage. God damn it. He needs a good heal. This is where you need to shine, Mr. Occultist. 69 and 64, how about this? Stun this one. Just like that. Or not. I was planning on trying to finish him, but no such luck. And of course, 1 damage short. What is that? Plus 20% max HP, but minus 10 accuracy and minus 10% damage. Yeah. Please just kill this one. Oh, son of a... I sure hope this is the last fight, because we're looking a bit messed up. Yeah, and 2. 2 healing, of course. Well, 1 down. Oh man. Just need to be done with this. Yeah, she's taking a bit of damage. Dodged, of course. of course. That's the thing, I don't know if this is the last one. I sure hope so. But if it isn't, we kinda need to be in better shape than this. Or we could end up losing someone, which would be a... Ah, nice. So, are we done?
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and
insidious killer. Yes, yes, we know. We know. I can't check yet. I have to actually... Yes, we are. Good. Was a bit concerned there. We are not moving on. We are done with this garbage. And that's a level 1 dungeon for you.
Corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
Then you have level 3s. Then you have level 5s. Then you have the Crimson Court. And then of course the Darkest Dungeon itself, which is a very nice place, where nothing bad ever happens. So that was a decent treasure haul. That's what the Antiquarian is for, after all, and a good trinket. Well, that's not amazing. Scientific, eh? So he's fragile, but he's got... so that grey rod is now almost useless, health-wise. Lots of diseases there. Not good.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory.
So, how long have I been going? I've been going for... oh shit, I've been going for 1 hour and about 30 minutes. So I'll end this little stream right here, actually. And yeah, the format now, instead of Let's Plays, is I'll just stream and do it that way, because I still want to try playing games, because it is quite fun, and hopefully someone else will agree with me. So, see you next time in the live stream episode 3 or whatever. Boo, get off the stage. Oh, goddamn elves. Goddamn, there's an elf in the chat. Can someone tell the elf to leave? Goddamn elves. But extractor, yeah, letting those back guys stand at front positions is not what you would want, considering their poison attack. It has enormous crit chance. Yeah, you're right, it seems to be a thing. Well, enough rambling from me. I hope you had somewhat fun, and nice to see 3 viewers instead of 1 or 2. See you guys later. Have a continued nice Saturday night and whatnot. For chaos.